Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do a general reading for the sign of Virgo, and this is going to be for the entire month of November. If you've been following my channel, you know that I moved from Southwest Florida and I went to San Diego and then Las Vegas. And then after that, what you don't know, I went up through Oregon and Washington to look at everything post-COVID. And now I am back in Las Vegas. So I'm still looking for a place to land, but I'm currently in Las Vegas, and I'm going to go ahead and pull in your energy. So again, this is going to be for Virgo for the month of November. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and go ahead and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And let's see, what else? That's it. You might hear some birds and dogs in the background, but other than that, we are good to go for November. And my decks are pre-shuffled. If you see a little glare, that's from my ring light. All right, so let's pull the energy coming in for November for Virgo. All right, we've got the King of Cups. We've got the Judgment card. And we've got the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. You hear a clock in the background. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Devil card. Wow, this is a very interesting reading right off the bat. We've got some, extreme cards here. The Devil and the King of Swords. Anyways, with the King of Cups, we've also got the Three of Challenges, which is the Three of Swords, and the Emperor card. Wow, what an interesting mix. So let me go ahead and show you how I read so you can follow along. This is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity and this is your challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify it as we go. So right off the bat in your recent past, we have this King of Cups. And really what I'm getting from this is, you getting in touch with your intuition, with your heart space, you reigning over people and having this type of diplomatic leadership position with whatever was going on in your personal life and in your work life. It's just kind of like an overall sensation, nothing in particular, but you have this very diplomatic and very intuitive leadership position. In your present energy, we have the Council of Animals, and this is the Judgment card in this deck, because my deck's a little different. And so this is one of those cards that's really asking you to take a good, hard, honest look at yourself without any illusions. And I'll get into that. It's one of those things where it's really wanting you to ask things like, what are you really? What brings you delight? What do you love? What do you know? What's your prey? Like what are you going after? And what fuels your flight? What do you covet? What is your secret or secrets that only you know, but it's something that you still need to be aware of, and maybe they've changed? What is your madness, right? What are you going after? What drives you crazy? What is your song, right? Well, how do you see yourself? What is your strength of character? And always ask the opposite. What is your weakness of character? Because you need to know both. You need to have a shield, a protective shield, if you have a weakness. And then what is your philosophy? And so with the Judgment card, like I said, my deck's a little different. It's asking you to ask yourself these questions. So this is the universe that says, you know what? It's time for you to have a wake-up call and to look into yourselves, right? So this is a lot different than the Hermit card. This is asking you to look at specific questions and specific aspects of your life. And then in the near future, we have the King of Swords. And again, we've got two kings here in your energy. So you're really coming at it with this outward vision. You're looking out. The queen looks in and the king looks out on his subjects, right? So you're looking out. And again, you're coming at it. He's very diplomatic and he's coming from a heart space. He's coming at it from more of a cool, detached space because he wants to take all the facts in before he makes a decision, and he's not going to rule in favor for you just because he likes you. He's really going to make a cool, honest, and judicious decision, and this is your energy for the near future. So that being said, let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. I have another deck, and again, it's pre-shuffled. I will cut the deck. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Lover's card. Oh, wow. That's with the Judgment card. There's a lot going on there. Okay. And then with the King of Swords, it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So to go back here to look at your recent past, with this beautiful energy of this King of Cups, you know, in that leadership position, one of the things he's also able to do when he taps into his intuition and has that very diplomatic disposition is you're also able to look beneath the surface of things, right? You're able to use your judgment, your intelligence, your maturity, and it doesn't matter what your age is. You can be mature at 20, you could be mature at 60. It's a way of thinking and presenting yourself. Some people will say, oh, you have an old soul. It's one of those things. And that's where he's at. He's able to really go in and look beneath the surface of things, but he uses his intuition. And this is your recent past. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And so these two cards are saying that you really have a lot of choices. I'm actually getting that you're actually confused by your choices. Sometimes this could be clarity, sometimes it's confusion, but I'm actually getting that you have a lot of choices and you're confused. You don't know which way to go. I'm also getting that you need to make a quick decision on it, and maybe that's part of the confusion, but I'm getting that, you know, these are messages coming in quickly, but that you also have to act quickly, like you have to make a choice quickly. So there's some type of pressure that's coming in on that. Yeah, but you have a lot of choices, okay? And it's really for you to tap in using your intuition to see what's going to be best for you. So if you're confused, maybe close your eyes and feel into it, because this is asking you to use your intuition and your heart space to feel into it. With this speed of the Eight of Wands, I don't think it will take you long to see what's the best choice for you, but you do have to just do that little bit of work, because I do feel that so many choices, it's confusing. Maybe some of the choices aren't clear to you also. It depends on where you're at when you're looking at this. Okay, and then for your present energy, you know, with the Judgment card, for you to really look at yourself and your place in the world, but really it's about you looking at yourself. The traditional Judgment card is the angel blowing the trumpet to wake up the dead. It's like a wake-up call, right? So this is a wake-up call for you to look into who you are and where you are now as a person. And it's being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Lover's card. So again, this is talking about emotion, right? So with this Page of Cups, he's presenting you with an opportunity to get in touch with your heart, with your intuition, with intimacy, with, I even feel that, I mean, I know it's not wands, but I always feel that this is also about creativity, to be creative in the world of romance and stuff like that. And here, I mean, just the fact that you've got the Lover's card here, this is talking about your values, intimacy, it's talking about sexual relations, and it's talking about finding something that you really are in alignment with. Okay, this can be a mate, a potential partner, but this can also be a career. So for example, let's say you're already married to someone you love. Maybe this is a career for you, or maybe you don't want to get married, this is a career for you. But it's something that you're really going to be in alignment with your beliefs, your values, this type of intimate feeling. It's divinely blessed. It's a really good space to be in when you see this card. And with the Judgment card, what I get is that when you have this type of inner clarity, when you have this, because really this is about growth, right? It's about you getting to know yourself and having that growth, because the hardest knowledge is self-knowledge. So by you asking these questions, it will help you align better with what it is you're looking for in a potential partner or in a career. And he's giving you this beautiful opportunity to tap into your heart and your intuition to present you with an opportunity. So if you're not in a relationship or you don't have the career you want, by asking these questions, he's giving you the potential to then be able to see into that and to make something happen. You know, see a career. Maybe you meet someone that you're vibing with, they're looking for someone at their workplace. You know, it's one of those things, but it's definitely, I'm feeling a lot of synchronicity here, and it's definitely about you lining up. You know, it's a really beautiful opportunity for you. And then with the near future, what we have is this King of Swords. And, you know, to have that beautiful, you know, cold and detached, and I think it's beautiful because you want someone that's going to look at all the facts and make the right decision. You don't want someone that has their emotions get in the way because they might not choose clearly, okay? So he's got that beautiful, cold, detached view. He's going to choose what is right. He's diplomatic. That's why he's also a king. This is swords, so it's thoughts, words, and ideas. He's an intellectual, and he's able to really flex that power. So this is your near future, and it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And what I'm getting is that if you don't have that type of clarity of thought, if you are not able to really embrace this, although I believe you are because it's your energy, but if for some reason you're not and you let emotions get in the way, it's going to cause you to have a psychosomatic response. It's going to cause you to feel rejected. It's going to cause you to even feel physically ill. This is Pentacles, so this is talking about your health. So I'm just getting with whatever is coming in for you, just stay in that truth. You know, even if it's brutally honest, you need to stay in that truth and honesty mode and have your answers really ring true. And that's part of this, a carryover from the Judgment card. You really have to be brutally honest with yourself to have that growth. You can't have that kind of illusion. And I don't see illusion here, but this is telling you it's a wake-up card, right? It's a wake-up call. So here you stay in that honesty. Again, if you're not honest, this is actually going to be like a cause and effect. You're going to feel rejected out in the cold. And this is giving you a potential in the material realm to seize this moment, right? This is about prosperity. It's about security. It's about good health. This is your finances, your friends, your family. He's bringing you a potential in the material realm that we all live in for you to have growth and for you to seize a new opportunity. That's what the Page is bringing. Okay, that being said, this is your overall energy. So let's look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. And we have the Eight of Cups. And this is telling me that Spirit is reminding you not to go into any type of depression. You have the potential for going into a serious depression in the month of November. It could be that it's because holidays are coming up. Maybe you have a sense of loss. Maybe you feel that you haven't found the career that's right for you, or you don't have a potential partner. And especially with the holidays coming, maybe it causes you to really have a sense of loss or a sense of missing, right? This is really about depression, and it comes really from a love relationship. Now, this is a serious depression card. They're in this green mist. Then we also have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So this is, you know, giving you a opportunity in the material realm. It's presenting you with the ability to take action in the material realm. And like I said, my deck is a little different. What this deck is saying is that he's presenting you with the ability to not only have this ability to take action in the material realm to make something happen for yourself, but he's also bringing you protection. So if there's any poison or any negativity, this particular card is presenting you with this type of buffer, this type of protection. So this is Spirit. This is the advice and guidance, is that when you do see something, if there's some toxicity, to go ahead and proceed, that you've got this type of protection. So don't be turned off by it. Like maybe there's a toxic person, maybe there's something else. I mean, you still look into it. You don't want to go in blind, but just know that that person can't hurt you, I guess is maybe a really clearer way of saying that. You're being protected. And then we have, it's called the Liar in my deck, but this is the Devil card. So in this deck, it's really talking about the liar. So he's going to say and do anything he can to present an illusion. He's a mesmerist. He wants you to fall for what he's saying. He wants you to fall for what he's doing. He's got a throaty voice, so it's the tone. I mean, everything is mesmerizing to him. But if you look closely, he's got a rat on his shoulder. He's got a snake coming up his staff. I mean, he's the devil, right? So this is talking about bondage to what is not good for you. This is hopelessness. This is you feeling trapped, right? and maybe not even knowing it, but you just feel that, right? Maybe it's been going on for a while, so you feel like that's the norm. But this is another warning that something like this might be coming in for you. And it could even be an individual. It could be a person that comes into your life, or someone that's already there that's very toxic. And Spirit's calling your attention to it, to be aware of that. And I'm going to do some clarifiers in a second. But I would say, anytime the card comes up like this in this position, Spirit is just saying, be aware of this person, and really, don't let them come into your life. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. So we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Hermit. So a lot of truth and a lot of introspection and searching going on for you, Virgo, for this month. This is for November. All right, we've got the Ten of Wands. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And we've got the Star card. Okay, so that is important right there. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. Let's start over here with this type of depression. So with this Eight of Cups, with this like deep, dark depression, and it usually comes out of a broken heart, you've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the Hermit card, and she's brutally honest. She doesn't stand for any bullshit. If she hears it, she takes her sword and she just kind of cuts you to the quick. But for Virgo, and this always comes out, you see this butterfly here. It's also talking about, even though, this is a warning about depression, this is talking about a metamorphosis for you. So if you're starting to feel down, you need to be brutally honest with yourself and cut through any of that depression so that you can come out the other side. You're going to be rebirthing yourself. Really, with this Judgment card here, you're really being called to task to really look at yourself and accelerate yourself in a positive manner, and she's making sure that you stay on point with that. And the Hermit here, this is Virgo. The Hermit is Virgo, right? I'm also a Virgo, so this resonates with me too. So with this Hermit card, it's reiterating, continue to search for enlightenment, continue to be introspective and go within and ask yourself these questions. Don't stop just because you come up with the answers. Continue to get to know yourself. Know your place in the world and where you want to see yourself moving forward, and make it happen, okay? Don't just stay in your head. You really need to make it happen. And if some of you that are out there and you have that broken heart already, this is really about you coming to terms with it and being able to move out of it, to move forward, because it is definitely not serving you. This is just, it's almost a victim mentality and a martyrdom. Whether or not you're a victim of it or not, you still need to pull yourself out of it and move forward. And even though it's the holidays, you do need to make a special effort and give yourself that kind of self-love so you can move forward, okay? All right, that being said, we have this Ace here. We have a gift and blessing from the universe. And this is in the material realm, and it's being clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So this Ten of Wands is just reiterating, when you do see this opportunity present itself, don't take on too many burdens. Okay, you don't want to burn out. You want to be able to pursue this opportunity that comes its way, because when you do, you're going to have, victory. You're going to have like this generational wealth. You're going to have all of this success from hard work. This is a Ten of Pentacles, so this is going to be friends, family, prosperity, abundance. This is good health. This is education. It's what you're trying to pursue in your life in the material world, and you're able to achieve that. But the warning is, be careful not to burn yourself out, right? Pace yourself, okay? And then over here with the Devil card, I love how this came up. So, he's a mesmerist, and this could be something that's in your life, or it could actually be a literal person that's in your life that's toxic right now, but it's kind of mesmerizing you and it's drawing you in. Maybe you can't see that it's toxic for you just yet, but it actually is. And it's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Star card. So what I'm getting is that your ability to wake up from this and to see it will be slow moving, okay? But he's bringing you this potential in the material world to be able to wake up. But he's the slowest moving knight. He can be a little stubborn, he can be a little plotting and methodical, but that's good because you want to be able to wake up and see what this is in your life that's toxic. And the great news is you're going to heal from it because we have the star here. So once this toxicity has been called out and hopefully removed, or at least you're in the process of removing it, the star is here to help you heal. This is hope, generosity. This is you enjoying a more serene life. So if this person has been throwing you off and making your life a living hell, there's hope, right? You're going to be able to go back to that type of serene living. And this is also about being blessed by God when this card comes in, because this is the universe coming in and wants to give you this beautiful generosity and hope and this inspiration for you to continue to move forward, that you're on the right path, okay? Beautiful energy. So this is the advice and guidance from Spirit. Now let's go ahead and look at your opportunity and your challenge. I'm just going to scoot these over a little bit so I can work in this area. There's a little bit of a glare from my camera, I mean from the ring light. So in your opportunity, we've got the Three of Swords. So this is about grief. This is about loss. This is about betraying your own conscience. So there's an opportunity that might be coming up for you to really hurt yourself. So we'll get some clarifiers in a minute. But the main one I'm getting is that you're going to betray your own conscience. So maybe you're going to do something you might not normally do. Maybe you're caught in a position and you do something that you're not really proud of, and it's going to come back and hurt you. That's the vibration I'm getting. Your challenge is the Emperor card. So your challenge is to really step up into a leadership position, you know, whether it's going to be family or work or education, like a study group, something like that. But your challenge is to have this beautiful leadership position. This is the divine masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. It's that lovely divine masculine that likes that structure, that regularity, and really wants to have that leadership position to be able to help, in this case, is subjects. But like I said, when you know, in reality, it's going to be, whether it's going to be your family, whether it's going to be school or work or whatever environment, it could be a club, anything, you are going to be stepping up. This is your challenge, to step up into a leadership position. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Justice card. Wow. Okay. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. So this just got really heavy here. Okay. So with this Three of Swords, with you betraying your own conscience, it is being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Justice card. So really, this is saying when this opportunity presents itself, do not do it. This is going to be heavy justice coming your way. There's going to be cause and effect. If you steal something and you get caught, chances are you're going to go to jail. There's going to be a penalty. If you do something that is not good, maybe you hurt a family member, there's going to be retribution. There's definitely going to be justice coming your way. This is cause and effect that's coming in for you. It's a heavy card. So I don't know, with the holidays coming up, I don't know what's going on, but I just want to say this is an opportunity for you to betray your own conscience. If you choose to go down that path, there's going to be some heavy consequences for you. This is about you really tapping into that heart space, and this is about intimacy, this is about love, this is about friendship. This is about you really opening your heart and having that moment, as opposed to betraying your conscience. So Spirit is just saying, if you go down that route, you're really going to pay a heavy price for it. It could be a separation of family, that maybe you no longer have contact with part of your family. Maybe it's a relationship. You no longer have a healthy relationship with a potential mate, your children. It's a big deal, this card, what's coming out of it right now. So really, stay on these good terms, come at it from a loving heart space, and don't slip into that. Even if you think it, stop yourself, okay? That's what the cards are saying, because if you don't, it's going to come right back at you. You're going to be cut down with the sword of justice, and these scales are going to be balanced for you, okay? You can't really escape that. Anyways, that's an opportunity that's coming your way, so when it shows itself, don't take it. That's my advice. All right, so with the challenge, your challenge is to step into this leadership position, and it's being clarified by the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. And so what I'm getting is that when this leadership position shows itself, you know, in whatever capacity it's going to come in, you're going to be extremely enthusiastic, creative. You're going to embrace it. You're going to love it. And you're really able to tap into your intuition and this type of mystery of the universe. It's going to be a very deep position for you. You're really able to tap into your intuition and your heart space to make sure that this is the right opportunity for you, but you're so enthusiastic that sometimes you might have to slow down to really tap into your intuition and say, yes, is it good? It's good for me intellectually. Is it good for me spiritually, physically, emotionally? You know, ask yourself all these questions, because what I'm getting is that when it presents itself, it's all systems go. And especially here, this makes it really deep. I mean, because it's the High Priestess that showed up, this could even be a leadership position in a religious organization, in a judicial organization. It's a big thing in the educational system. You know, it's a big, like even an institution. I know this isn't the Hierophant, but it's one of those things because it's with the Queen of Wands. It's showing itself, right? So, you know, leadership position, or maybe you're being promoted to some type of a manager, a regional manager, but it's a big deal when this card is showing itself right here. So that's your challenge. So it's up to you to grab your opportunity and your challenge. It's here for you. This is your overall energy, and this is the advice and guidance from Spirit. Well, okay, Virgo, so I hope that gives you some insight into what is coming up for you in the month of November. And please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and have a great month. Bye for now.